Hey guys, it's Richard. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I'm going to be running through what are the top 10 changes in Second Life over the past 12 months. Just before I get started, number one, thank you so much to everyone who has either commented on my video, dropped me a message in Second Life, and for everyone that's watched my video, liked it and subscribed. I really didn't expect after being away for so long to have such a positive reaction. So honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Before we get started though, I just wanted to show you guys something that I have just put together really quickly. When you come onto my mainland, you'll see that within the cliff, I have now built a little shop, but this shop is actually a little hangout space for you guys. I've called it Castillo Crew for now. And if I just show you inside, like I say, it's nothing huge, but it's just got a little bit of a chill zone. It's got a TV that I'm going to hyperlink the YouTube videos to. So you can always come here, chill on the sofa, and watch the videos while you're in world. Then we've got just a little cute coffee station at the back with some cupcakes and wine, some swinging chairs. And then over here, what I've created is a suggestion drop box. You can either put things in the comments on the videos, or if you'd prefer, write up your video idea in a note card, pop down here and just drag it into that box. No suggestions, a silly suggestion. It just really helps me to know what you guys want to see. One of the suggestions that I have had quite a lot of is things to do in Second Life, and you'll have noticed in one of my previous videos, I said that I do struggle with things that I want to do. So if you actually have some ideas, pop them in a note card, pop them in this box, and then I can put them all together, and then we can do maybe a video exploring all of those suggestions. Then we've got another little chill area. And then just in the corner, I've started putting out some games, so you can see if you can get the high score on this. I don't know what it's called. It's Bubble Pop. I think it's like Candy Crush if you've ever played that, but you basically just have to line up the colours. You've got Connect 4, then this is a bit of like a memory game, I think, and then this is Tic-Tac-Toe. It's just a really small little place, but if you have any video suggestions, pop down, pop them in the box. If you want to just come and chill here, feel free. I've also had a lot of messages in World, which has been amazing. The common theme is that we all love Second Life. We all love decorating, but we all get a bit bored and a bit lonely. So what I've done is I've just put a group together called Castillo Crew, and it's free to join. So what I'm going to say is, for anyone that wants to get involved in any sort of potential meetups, events, anything like that, you can either find it in my profile or teleport down to this little hangout spot and then have a look on the land, and then you can join the group that way. Just to start with, if I can get like a feel for how many people join the group and actually want to be getting involved with these things, then yeah, maybe we can organize something, even if it's something small to start with. Like we meet up here and then we go and explore a sim together, or we go and do an event like a Drivers of SL, or we go to like a mini games place. Totally open to ideas, but I just thought, I've had a lot of people messaging me, let's get everybody in a group. It's also a place for you guys when you're online, if you want to drop a message in and see if anyone wants to hang out, chill, more than welcome to pop down, use it how you want to. That's a bit of an intro started. Probably lost a few people at this point, but that's, you know, that's totally fine. What we're going to do now is we're going to have a look at what the top 10 changes that I've seen over the last 12 months have been in Second Life. In order to do this video, what I have done is I have gone to community.secondlife.com/news, and what I've looked at is the featured news articles, and I've just pulled the top 10 that kind of piques my interest to have a talk through. Majority of these I knew about, but there was definitely some things in here that I didn't know about, so I thought it would be a good opportunity now to talk through what I think it means. And then obviously in the comments, if you guys have any different views, then please feel free to share them. I think I've ordered them chronologically, so we'll go from the oldest to the most recent. And the oldest article on there is all around the Second Life mobile app. So we've got a big year of progression for the Second Life mobile app. So in 2025, they've made it possible to create a Second Life account directly in the app, and they believe that lowers the barrier to entry. They've launched a lobby, a clear starting point. They've also, in the summer and spring last year, introduced daily rewards and achievements. And I did mention in one of my last videos that if you have Premium Plus and potentially Premium, you can log in every day on your app to get a Linden reward. So if you're not doing that already, definitely recommend you do that. Even if you're not fussed on the app right now, just log in to get the reward. There's also in-app purchases that are now supported, so you can actually top up directly through your phone. And they've also had a big focus on avatars, so they've got the creator avatar welcome pack now that's available in the mobile app, and then you've got here a view of those 6 creator made avatars. Improvements in your movement, camera and voice. And then looking ahead, they want to make the app more capable, faster, more welcoming, laying the groundwork for what comes next. Better avatars, better navigation. Honest opinion on it, I don't think it's there yet. I haven't really found much of a use for it. Definitely love logging in and getting the reward, but apart from that, I don't find there to be much of a purpose in using it. You can't really edit things. If you can, it's really difficult. I find it really hard even to open a door, like it seems to take forever to do it. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure it's there just yet. It's definitely going in the right direction. Personal view is it's nowhere near the level that an app would need to be for people to actually want to go on and use it. And especially for new users, I can't imagine many scenarios where people will be creating an account in the current state and will continue to play, especially given how complex it is just to get started in Second Life. The next one links nicely to a feature in the mobile app, which is the avatar welcome pack. What we've now got, and I will show you it on Second Life as well. If you search in your inventory, you've now got the avatar welcome pack. And then if you have a look through it, you've got the female bodies and the looks. So you've got looks A, B, and C, casual club dress, and then you've also got some additional items as well. And then you've got the same for the male bodies and the male items. And if you wanted to try it out, then you can just replace your current outfit with it. I'm going to attempt to do it now in the hope that I can get my avatar back to how it was. We'll choose a male body to start with. So if we go to male body A in the avatar welcome pack, replace current outfit, and then I can also add to my current outfit the look. Start with your body, add the look. That's not bad for a starter avatar. I mean, I think if you look at my video from about 3 years ago or 4 years ago, my avatar didn't even look that good, and I spent a lot of money on it. At least now, like, you actually have some pretty decent starter avatars. I definitely rate that upgrade. As long as people know that you right click and replace it and you don't add things individually, then yeah, I think it's a really good update, a really good start. And I like the fact that you've got a load of other things as well that you can try out. So you've got different clothes, you've got different shapes, heads, eyes, you've got animations. I think this is a really positive movement. I think as long as when you log in, it's really simple to use and clear. There's a clear tutorial in how you actually navigate that and how you set it up. As long as that's really user friendly, I think this is a amazing improvement, because the avatars before, yeah, they were no good. Then what we've got, so 3 and 4 are similar, so they're both new Linden home communities. Number 1 is your Ridgewood Enclave, and number 2 is the Copperfield Heights. So the Ridgewood Enclave blends contemporary designs with lush landscaping, offering premium plus residents. So this one mustn't be for just premium, you must have to have premium plus. A neighborhood that feels both modern and connected to nature, featuring palm trees, winding sidewalks, clean architectural lines, soft greenery, creating a warm, breezy retreat. And then you've got your 6 elegant floor plans. So if you wanted to go and check those out, you can see them at the demo environment. So I did have a house here for a couple of months, and they are really modern, really sleek. They feel very Beverly Hills, LA vibes. The second one, and the most recent one, which was actually February this year, was Copperfield Heights. This one is a little bit more traditional. So you've got your warm wood tones, you've got your exposed beams, you've got natural stone element. This one is actually open to plus, premium, and premium plus. So as long as you've got some sort of membership, you can live here. The key part to this one is Copperfield Heights transforms automatically throughout the year. So you'll have warm tones, drifting leaves during the fall. In the winter, you'll get snow. In the spring and summer, it'll be light and colourful. That's like an additional bonus. If you really like that immersive experience, then the Sims will transform. I think that's a really great feature to have in the Linden homes. That's probably one of the best ones. The next one, in October 2025, they did a huge upgrade for Second Life on Mac users. So for this one, Second Life now natively runs on the Apple M series chips. I don't know too much about this, but if you're running Second Life on a Mac powered by Apple Silicon, M1, 2, or M4, you will notice a major difference. You'll have dramatic improvements in your frame rate, and you'll have a faster experience than before. One thing I will say is last year I bought a MacBook Air, and they're not designed necessarily to run things like Second Life. They're more designed for lower intensive activity. But when I use the Second Life app, my laptop doesn't really get hot at all. It's super fast. I can have the graphics on high. And when I use Firestorm, it gets a little bit hot. Nothing too drastic though. And again, the performance is really, really good. I can have it on high quality. I don't lag, I don't crash. It doesn't even drain the battery that much. This one, if you are a Mac user, this is an amazing update. You don't have to always be on your big clunky computer. I'm sat here now on my computer. If I just want to log on for half an hour and chill or do a little bit of decorating, I'll just lie in bed with my Mac and it's absolutely fine. Like, it does the job. I think that's a great improvement. We need that on other laptops as well, so we need to be able to run Second Life on much cheaper laptops that people have that they don't buy to game on, but actually we need to make it accessible, which links me directly to the next update that happened. For anyone that doesn't know, last year they launched something called Project Zero. What Project Zero meant is that you didn't need to download the Second Life app to be able to log in. What you could actually do is you could log in through your web browser, and what that meant is that it wasn't relying on your computer to have high specs. Actually, you were playing through a cloud So no matter what device you were accessing it from, it was essentially taking the same power from your computer as being on Google would. That's how I kind of understood it anyway. The problem with Project Zero was that it was really difficult to log in. They only had a certain volume, I think, of servers that allowed people on. Therefore, you had to keep trying to log in and log in. You basically had to catch somebody else logging out so that you could log in. But when you were in there, worked perfectly. I could use it on my Mac, I could use it on my computer, I could use it on anything, and it would work absolutely fine. It would not use the power that the desktop does. Unfortunately, they have ended the support for Project Zero. They ended it on the 24th of April, but they haven't really said anything about what's next. So they kind of said that they've stopped supporting it, and the mobile app and the desktop viewer are not affected, and you can go on them as usual. But to me, that doesn't sound awfully convincing that it's a project that they're going to continue with. It sounds like they've learned some things from it, but they're not going to move forward with it. But I actually think that key point across the bottom, our work is to make it more accessible, welcoming and engaging. Well, actually, this is probably one of the biggest pieces that would make it more accessible, because you've got to think there's a lot of other platforms out there, a lot of other games that you can access through your web browser. I think this is a huge loss. This is definitely something they should have continued, but they've pulled it for now. We'll just have to wait and see what comes of it. I have gone off the chronological order here, but they're all within sort of the last 12 months, maybe the last 14 months. The next one, which I actually spotted last week, is that they are improving the Second Life marketplace and product discovery. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, yes, we need this, because if I go on the marketplace and I search for anything, the amount of rubbish that I get at the top of my marketplace is insane. Unless I know a store specifically and I go and look at that store, I really struggle to find anything that is good, that matches what I want. So if I search for a beach house, I will get hundreds of pretty poor looking beach houses before I find one beach house that looks pretty good. And then I'll go and look at that store. If you think about Amazon, this needs to work like Amazon, where you search for the things that through some sort of algorithm, through some sort of logic, you absolutely get the best results at the top, the ones that people are genuinely buying the most. They are planning on, in terms of products, if a merchant has not logged in for a year and a specific product has not generated sale for a year, then it will be removed. And then just say unlisting a product does not delete the product, the listing data, it just means it's disabled. So the seller could go back in and relist it. And they've also got a store disabling policy. So if they've not logged in for 2 years and the store has not sold anything in a year, then the store itself will be disabled. It doesn't mean they're going to delete it. It just means that they're going to remove the active status so that at a later date it could be reactivated if they wanted to. I do think there's a lot more that they need to do in the marketplace space. If I was to just search for something like, I don't know, privacy borders because I want to block off the neighbours from my house, you get a lot of rubbish at the top. And actually they need to build some sort of, I don't know if it's an algorithm, I don't know if it's more of a control. I do think they need to reconsider how they're actually organising what you see at the top, because even when I choose filters like best-selling, featured, I just feel like I still get the rubbish at the top. The second last thing that I'm going to touch on is the Second Life pricing updates. On the 8th of June, Second Life announced that the land prices were going to be reducing, and the Lindex transaction fee, so when you buy your Lindens, that fee was going to be reducing. Some of the membership prices were going to go up as well. Your new lower land prices, so this is only if you are wanting a full sim. For a full region with 30,000 prims, that went down by $30 to 209. A full region, I think that's 20,000. That's gone down by 10 to 199. I think EDU's like an educational sim, and that's gone down to 105. I think it's great to see those reductions. I still think that's a lot of money. I think it should be a lot less, personally. I also think they should offer some cheaper alternatives. Homesteads, which are 5,000 prims, are too little. I think something like a 10,000 prim or a 15,000 prim, where it's a lot cheaper than a full region, would be a lot more accessible to more people. The second part is the fee update. I'm not 100% sure what this is actually telling me. I thought that the transaction fees were reducing. I'm not sure how that works, so if anybody does know how that works, please pop it in the chat. I think it'll be helpful for everyone to know. But it looks like the minimum fee is going down, the maximum fee is going up, and the transaction fee seems to be going from 10% to 11%. Not sure how that works, so I'm not going to go into that too much. Please do your own research on that one and let me know in the comments. And then the last one is the memberships. Your plus stays the same. Your premium's gone up by $1 a month and nearly $2 a month annually. Premium Plus has stayed the same monthly, but it's gone up a little bit annually. And then Premium Plus with no stipend, which is what I have, is the same. So $15.99 a month or annually $11.99. The memberships seem to have stayed the same, or they seem to have gone up a little bit. Not sure about the membership prices going up. Would rather they stayed the same or went down, but they're only marginal as well. And the plan that I've got is the same. That's not too bad. The last thing that I'm going to cover, which is linked to the membership prices going up, Second Life are now doing a partnership as of the 5th of May 2026. Starting from May, Second Life paid members across all tiers, so whether you're Plus all the way up to Premium Plus, you will enjoy a set of exclusive benefits through the inventory, including 5 curated gifts every month, and early access to some of Second Life's most popular shopping events, including Access, Cyberfair and Alpha. The gifts are built by creators this time, so hopefully it means we're getting higher quality things. I haven't taken advantage of this yet. Let's go and have a look at what actually you get for your essential inventory of premium gifts. I've just clocked as well that I've got this newbie avatar, so I'll have to sort him out after. But let's have a look at what we've got. This must be from Euphoric. Let's click it and see what we get. You get some premium Lelutka eyes. This one is a male vintage tactical outfit, so you get the full outfit. This one is a monomer dress from Saniha. I don't have a female avatar, but I'm just going to take the gift anyway because it's free. Then we've got, so the shop is 777 Motors, and we have got a Moggy, which looks a little bit like a Doom Buggy, or let's have a look at this one then. Okay, I mean, that's pretty cool. You can drive it around. Do you know what? Oh, I probably need to take my avatar override off. Have we got the avatar override on? There it is. Male animation. Take that off. There we go. I think that's pretty cool. I'll definitely be using that. So that's a good win. What have we got over here? A rocking chair that you can customize from Your Dreams. I actually really like Your Dreams. I've got loads of stuff from there. Is that a pizza oven? There we go. We can get a free pizza oven from Apple Falls, and I have so many things from Apple Fall. Absolutely love it. And then this must be a pair of glasses from Mudskin. Is it? Because it's called Mudskin. Maybe it's not. No. And then you get a skin pack. Do you know what? I actually rate that. I give that a 10 out of 10. I think the fact that they've got all of those things for free, but they're actually creators that I do use. So the fact that they've got them in there for free is incredible. If we just go back to the article, you get gifts every single month. So they must change every month. I absolutely think that's worth it. These gifts are quite high quality, like they're things you'll make use of. So now I don't have to go and buy a rocking chair or a pizza oven or a Doom Buggy. I mean, I don't know if I would have bought them anyway, but it's a nice to have, isn't it? And let's just see the traffic. I wouldn't say it's got an awful lot of traffic though, especially for what it is. So I think they probably need to promote this out a bit more, get people more involved to see what they can get. This is one of those perks that I knew about for a few months, but I've never even looked at it because I thought, oh, it'll just be rubbish gifts. But actually, they're really good gifts. Right, I'm going to wrap this video up here, but thank you so much to everyone for watching. If you've made it this far, please do give me a like, drop a comment, any thoughts on anything that we've covered today, or anything big that you think I've missed that's changed over the last year or so. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help. And I'll put a link in the comments to come down and see the Castillo Crew hangout spot, so you can pop any video suggestions there, or you can join the group. And as always, if you do want to just drop me a message in world, then please feel free. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.